Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Dan.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yes, we are.
100% sportsmanship.
Yeah, we are.
You're always a
Very
good sport, aren't you? Office Bloke does.
Most competitive.
Graceful winner.
Nope.
Gracious loser.
Nope. None of that.
None of the above.
None of the above.
Never hurt anyone's ankles before playing sports.
If I win anything, lap of honour. Even if I win like a game of cards in the pub. I'm like, Abby.
Yeah. That game of snap between playing with the kids.
Absolutely. No one wins. No one.
Your face.
I never let anyone win deliberately.
No.
I've never let my kids win anything on purpose, not because it's not competitive enough. You've got to give them that competitive streak.
You've got to be able to learn how to lose as well.
Yep.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're actually playing like an 11-a-side game of football with a 5-year-old, is it?
No. Well,
but if you're having a kickabout or whatever, you're going to show them what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you rub the nose in at the same time, but I mean, you know.
When I'm playing when my kids were little, and they used to run around and they used to like playing football. I used to trip them up and everything. Like proper, like just tap their ankles and stuff like that to trip them up so they fall over. You can't just like make it easy for them.
No.
You know what I mean?
I think as kids you've got to have rough and tumble as well.
Yeah.
You've got to experience. I play fight with my kids constantly, and that's where they learn. They learn a bit of rough and tumble and how to defend themselves and things.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Well, let's do it. I think this one may resonate with Office Bloke Daz.
I'm a good sportsman when I'm playing. Very fair.
0% sportsmanship. Let's do it.
With stakes being high at sporting events, sometimes athletes' emotions get the best out of them, or they simply don't take into consideration the way they're acting. In a blowout, which means when one team is winning by...
Just a quick one we'll remember that clip we saw the other week of the MMA fighter that turns around and punches the ring girl by mistake.
Yeah.
I saw an article about it this morning that he broke a jaw.
Really?
Really?
Wow. Literally just saw like a headline. I didn't read it because you don't read articles nowadays. You see the headline and go, that's a fact. I state that as a fact now. Yeah, broke a jaw apparently.
Wow.
By a lot, there's an unwritten rule in the NBA to not show off or embarrass the other team. Rookie Jordan Bell seemed to not get the memo and did an incredible alley-oop to himself off the backboard, and his teammates' reactions were priceless.
Teammates like it.
It makes a lot of noise.
Steph's like...
A completely strange and unnecessary moment happened when one of the footballers was very frustrated with the player in charge of defending him and started doing some strange karate chops. After baseball player...
I do that all the time. Someone puts their hand out, I'm like, bang. Yeah. Even when you're running, if someone just puts their hand out, you're like, smack.
I mean, defenders especially always do it, don't they, when they're back into people and get their arms out, don't they?
I do that all the time. That's nothing, that. That's part of the game.
You're supposed to just slide your hand into theirs and just hold the hand. Stare at them.
Trust me, you got the blind side of the ref, you give him a proper swift one as well to the kidneys.
Lloyd McClendon got ejected after a close call. He walked off with the first base.
I feel like we've seen that clip.
I think we have.
That's great.
A double unsportsmanlike moment happened when Andre Drummond felt disrespected after Daniel Gafford taunted him, and he proceeded to sort of lightly hit him with the ball. And well, he got ejected from the game.
Drummond, he's got a whelp on his eye where he got some on top of his head.
Sidney Crosby annoyed his opponent after he complained to the ref.
It's just such a dickhead move.
This man boasts the fastest punch on earth that cannot even be registered by cameras for TV.
Oh, embarrassing.
Boom!
Even though golf is known to reduce stress and anxiety, this clip would make you think otherwise.
That's my brother, that.
Yeah.
After a foul was called, football player Neymar not only kicked the ball to waste time, but also reached out his hand to help the player that fell, and pulled it away just moments before he grabbed it.
He's king of shithousery.
Yeah.
And well, Neymar's response was that football is becoming boring because everything is controversial, even jokes. Due to his religious beliefs, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali changed his name. And despite most people respecting that, one of his opponents kept calling him his former name Clay. And this ended up backfiring for him since, well, at the end of the day, he was going to face him in the ring.
My name was Cassius Clay a few years ago.
I told you my name was Cassius Clay. My name is Muhammad Ali, and you will announce it right there in the center of that ring after the fight if you don't do it now.
Cassius Clay kept hitting him. I said, what's my name? He kept saying, Cassius Clay. And by round 7, I said, what's my name? He said, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali.
Hard to believe that this actually happened at the Israeli Premier League, but two opponents made some flops that really didn't make any sense.
That's what the game's
This
come to now,
disrespectful
innit?
fighter got some well-deserved
unbelievable.
karma after he pushed the referee for simply doing his job and protecting the fighter that tapped out. And well, even though he won, his actions made him disqualified. Real
I wouldn't take that win.
It's not how you want to win, is it?
I wouldn't take it. I'd just be like, nope.
Yeah, if it's in the rules, if he's tapped out though and that guy's pushing the referee about and everything, I mean, what can you do? I mean, there's got to be a winner.
The
Fight
fight's-
the fight, yeah, I suppose so.
But the fight's over after the point you've tapped out.
Yeah.
So
You've
maybe
lost.
the guy should face repercussions, banned from a couple of matches or whatever. But
Yeah,
he's won
maybe.
that fight.
Yeah,
You can't stand there and put your arm up in the ring. You can't.
Yeah.
No chance.
No.
Sociedad mascot was having some fun with the audience when mocking the famous Sius celebration by Cristiano Ronaldo. When two 240-pound plus heavyweights are going at it in the ring, there's not much an average-sized person can do. After Anthony Joshua landed a punch after the bell, Dillian White lost his cool, causing chaos in the ring.
I like him.
What Dylan White did there was real smart. He said it looks terrible, but it was smart because the referee gave him a solid minute at the beginning of the second.
Sometimes even a small act of kindness can be greatly appreciated. Even though Floyd Mayweather is a controversial figure and has the reputation of being cocky at times, a disrespectful moment to see happened when he was invited for an exhibition fight in Japan, and a man gave flowers to his opponent cordially, but proceeded to throw flowers at Mayweather.
Who's seen that coming?
And well, he didn't appreciate the disrespect, and won by KO in the second round. After a group of players were
Mayweather's had worse. He don't give a shit.
No.
No, I thought so.
They're all a bit of a farce, those exhibition fights anyway, aren't they? He's just going fighting anyone as long as the money's
Fighting again
put
soon.
up.
Yeah. No, is he?
Fighting again soon.
Wow.
I don't think he's stopped. It's just a lot of them aren't very high profile because they go to Japan and fight someone, get paid undisclosed amount of millions of dollars, and then move on to
Is
the
it going
next
more
one.
like for people that are famous for maybe other things like YouTube people and stuff like that? Is that what he's
I think so.
what he's
but
going
I'd-
for? Maybe
I think-
UFC fighters that he's going against?
I think there's legit boxers as well, but I think it's just like anyone who wants
Yeah,
a pop,
paydays.
as long as the payday's big enough.
But he's not going for like a proper
Not
middleweight
belts
title
or
or anything, is he?
anything,
Or a proper
no,
belt
no
or
belt.
anything, is he?
No.
Yeah.
were showing unsportsmanlike behavior and wouldn't stop complaining, the referee justifiably lost his cool. In a clutch win versus the Pacers, LeBron James did a sort of harmless celebration, but it was still considered disrespectful, and he was fined $15,000.
The shot clock was becoming an issue.
Somehow this man got away using his...
That's like in it from Fortnite.
I'm not sure.
No
Not
idea.
sure about that one.
I mean, not mean anything to me in that celebration. I wouldn't think anything of it,
It's
but
like a
maybe.
Fortnite thing. Maybe or some kind of like
$15,000 fine for that.
crazy.
Yeah.
hand in a soccer match. Okay, this is a controversial moment, but when a fighter thought the round was over but it actually wasn't, he just walked towards his corner and got knocked out in the process.
Oh,
And
don't
well,
do that.
technically it was a legal victory, but some claimed it was a cheap shot.
Well,
Good sportsmanship here from both men.
Okay, this might have been more strange than anything, but Draymond Green tried pulling Jaylen Brown's pants down after a foul.
To Green's legs being on him as he fell.
And then he tried to pull my pants down. I don't know
He
what
was
that
trying
was
to get
about, but that's what Draymond Green does.
During a badminton match, the French team started celebrating a little too hard by being loud, and this rubbed the Danish team the wrong way, and started doing it as well. And if punishing each other wasn't enough, every viewer at home was annoyed too.
saw this on the news.
Oh, no.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
No, come here, please.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your emotions, but please behave in sportsmanlike, okay?
This might be a strange one, but during a volleyball game, USA versus
Men's volleyball.
Yeah, I've seen men's volleyball.
Yeah.
I thought it was just lady volleyball.
I'll tell you what, mate,
On the beach.
mate, you've got to be proper athletic to play this.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
It's a serious sport, man.
Yeah, of
volleyball.
course it is.
I'm just wondering who's watching it when you've got women's volleyball to watch. That's
Depends if
all.
any
That's
other
just
sport.
the question I'm asking.
Depends if women's volleyball's not on and it's football season's over and there's nothing on TV sport-wise. Only,
no cricket,
only men's volleyball. I'm watching it.
No cricket, no rugby, no golf. No.
Hey, I go through
So it is pretty far down the list.
I've seen BMXing on TV. I've watched BMX and I don't even know if that's a sport, but I've watched it.
I've watched plenty of that, to be fair.
Italy, one of the Italian players kept getting mad at the USA team when he kept missing the cord.
More errors from Italy. Time to have a little word through the net. A bit of afters from Ivan Zaitsev. Referee blowing the whistle. That's calm.
In sports, there are just some accidents that happen that is no one's fault. Crystal Dunn accidentally kicked the ball at Ellie Carpenter's face. And even though she said on an interview her first instinct was to go off on Dunn, calm heads prevailed and she understood it was an accident. And well, she took it really well considering this is a side-by-side of Neymar's reaction to someone touching his leg with the ball.
The opponent, I have to say, absolutely vicious clearance by Crystal Dunn.
During a football game, a very unusual moment happened when a team got a 15-yard penalty due to unsportsmanlike conduct from the coach.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, head coach of Tampa Bay, 15-yard penalty. Wow. First down.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Even though fans can get passionate during sporting events, there are times they take it a little too far and get disrespectful. After Game 4, a Celtics fan threw a water bottle at Kyrie Irving, and luckily he missed by an inch. This caused the fan to get escorted out of TD Garden. Later, the fan was charged with assault and battery by means of a dangerous weapon and faces up to 5 years in prison.
What? Charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon.
The 21-year-old is accused of hurling a Dasani water bottle at Brook.
Luckily, the player was fine.
That's put the brand in.
They'll be delighted, won't they? Wow.
Does he just get a slap on the wrists for that? Or do you think he's got proper in trouble?
Well, I mean, it should be a slap on the wrist to a certain extent, but then again, a water bottle thrown, depending on how far you've thrown it from,
it can do damage.
It can do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
you know,
I think like
it's a bit
an
naughty.
arena ban, and that's enough.
It's not worth.
Yeah,
maybe if it would have hit him and done damage, it's criminal charges.
Well, the other side of it is okay. You and Kyrie Irving in a room on your own, 15 minutes, go. Lock the door.
Yeah, it'd be better off going to prison, I think, wouldn't
it? See what happens.
Better off doing the time, I think.
It used to be a big thing at music festivals. I don't know if it still is, but people would half fill bottles of water and just chuck them, and you could be stood there in the crowd and just get hit in the back of the head with one.
Most of the time, in the UK now, for most gatherings, they take the cap and they give you a bottle without a cap.
Yeah, but even if there's no cap and you get it filled like that, you can launch it and it's still getting people. There's been full-blown bottle fights where there's obviously the plastic, but someone always fills one with stones and stuff. It used to get brutal at festivals.
What's the point?
I've been stood watching a band before at the back of one of the smaller tents at a festival, and a girl that I was with just out of nowhere get hit in the face with a full bottle.
And did the police arrest you?
Bizarre.
No, I got away with it.
Not now, you haven't.
Well, I'm just wondering what you're doing stood behind the back of a small tent with a girl. That's well off your...
what are you trying to insinuate?
hitting her in the face with a bottle of stones.
That's what you said anyway.
But during a Northern Illinois and Toledo game, one of the players clearly did a late hit.
Terrence Taylor.
After a player sneakily disrespected one of his opponents, the ref gave him a justifiable yellow card. After winning a ping pong game, a player did what some would call an excessive celebration that was meant to sort of taunt his opponent. Apparently, consoling your opponent is not cool. Not sure if this can be considered disrespectful, but Drake got a little too excited talking to Steph Curry and Draymond Green, and even caused the team's private jet to depart late. And well, the Warriors fined Drake $500.
Drake got on the plane that night with Draymond and Steph, and I fined all three of them for being late, and Drake paid his $500 fine.
So it should be, innit?
Absolutely.
It's big in sports, that. Fines. Turning up late, turning up wearing the wrong gear.
That's all they can do, isn't it? They don't want to sack them or anything to do for things like that, so have to fine them.
Some of them get big fines.
Where does the money go?
Charity.
Or
sometimes it goes into a pot for like the Christmas party and things
like
that.
That's right.
For things, for other things.
Yeah.
That you do. But some of them, I've heard fines up to like £10,000.
Yeah.
Wow. For Premier League players.
Yeah. Depending on what it is, it can be pretty brutal, really, can't it? But I mean, obviously they can afford it, can't they? But that's pretty much all the club can do, isn't it? A lot of the time.
Time's money, isn't it? And, you're paying. Everyone there's on the clock, and if practice is delayed because of one person, how much money have you wasted on people not practicing?
Well, if you're practicing, you're going through drills and stuff in training. You need certain people there for defensive work or attacking work or something. And it's pretty crucial that they're there, really. So that's what we pay for. So
anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.